I'm Blake Garrett here reporting for ChargerVision. I'm here with Gray Thomas. How you doing?
I'm great, Blake. How are you?
I'm good. Coming from Cassidy, how are you planning to make the jump from JV to varsity after being ineligible last season?
It was kind of crazy because I wasn't able to really pitch much until the end of the season in JV last year. So being able to come up in varsity, it's going to be interesting because I'll get to pitch for the catchers that are going to be catching me in the varsity games before the season. It'll be good to prepare for.
Right, good. And what's your pregame ritual?
Most of the time I like to take a nap before the game. Then I'll probably just listen to music on the way to the park, or if we're home on the way here, if I'm at home. But I normally do some J bands and some weighted balls, but that's really it. I mean, I don't do a whole lot, just throwing programs and stuff.
All right. Well, thank you, Gray.
Thank you, Blake.
All right, Henry Jackson again here with Jackson Jobe. How you doing, Jackson?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So how's the team's preparation this year looking?
It's been going good. Haven't been able to get outside too much. We've just been sticking in the indoor, but I'd say it's going pretty well.
All right. How is this year's team different from last year?
Last year we just had a pretty young team, so this year everyone's a lot more experienced. So, we got a lot of guys coming out with a lot of experience and a lot of guys that contributed last year. So, I'd say we're looking pretty good.
All right, thank you.
All right, this is Bowen Bridges reporting for ChargerVision with Landry Kyle. How are you, Landry?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, how does coming into your senior year, how are you helping the incoming freshmen adjust to high school ball?
I'm trying to help them feel more comfortable this year because a lot of them don't really know all of us. And I just want them to feel part of the team and just realize that this isn't middle school baseball anymore, and it's a lot harder than it was for them last year.
All right, so how does being a 3-year starter help you pursue the leadership role of the season?
I think it helps me because I'm used to it because I've played with some of the great players here, such as Blake Adams, Roman, Chuck, all of them, and I've just kind of learned from them, and I'm trying to use their experience for myself and teach the other guys more. So, yeah.
All right, thank you, Landry.
Hi, this is Henry Jackson here with ChargerVision along with Coach Jordan Semore. How are you doing, Coach?
Good, sir. How are you?
I'm great. So with 1 year under your belt, how are you guys more prepared for this season?
Well, I feel like we came into this year, or last year, about this same time was kind of the coaching change, and we didn't really want to change many things up as far as our strategies go with our day-to-day, things that we go about baseball. So we had just different things that we implemented this year as far as our offensive and our defensive strategies go. We have different guys at different positions. I feel like that we have – last year we were a really young team. Moving forward this year, some of those guys have really stepped up into a responsible position, and the guys that we can really count on daily. And I think moving forward we're going to have to really just have those guys take what we've given them, apply it to their game on the field, and I think we're just going to be in a pretty good shape this year with the team that we have on the field.
All right, and how does losing multiple seniors from last year's team affect you guys this year?
Well, when it comes to the seniors that we had last year, what's going to affect us most importantly from losing them is the leadership and the seniority that they had when they were here. They brought a lot of leadership to our guys each and every day. Mark Smith, he was one of those guys that's been here for 4 years. He kind of grinded every single year. He got better, and he was that guy we really count on as a senior. Any year that you lose seniors, you're going to have to replace that. And so we feel like last year we had a young team. Some of those guys got a lot of experience because of that young talent. And with that said, we've had a lot of those seniors that left last year. Some of those guys that got experience last year are able to fill those roles this year moving forward. And so I think it gives us a pretty good step forward moving into the direction we want to be with a state championship.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.